Hello dear members and welcome to a new edition of HD Global News. True parents have devoted their lives to methodically restoring all that our Heavenly Parent has lost. In doing so, they established the day of all true things, declaring that all things in creation can receive the true love of Heavenly Parent through our human beings. Last Sunday, June 18th, which is May 1st according to the lunar calendar, the Grand Cheon Church of Cheon in Seoul held a ceremony to celebrate the 61st day of all true things, as well as the 69th anniversary of the Family Federation. In this special edition of HD Global News, we will present you a special feature on the Holy Spirit Association for the Unification of World Christianity, today's Family Federation for World Peace and Unification. Prayer and devotion to an unseen absolute have given birth to religion, a dream of humanity longing for a better life. Throughout human history, religion has served as a beacon lighting up eras and guiding the world. Yet the world envisioned by heaven has been elusive, prompting our collective thirst for a new truth. Cling to heaven with burning passion. In the refuge of Busan, true parents explore the principle of creation, the theory of the fall, and the principle of restoration through a new message, laying the cornerstone for humanity's salvation and the dawn of a peaceful world. Equipped with a new message from God, the Holy Spirit Association for Unification of World Christianity embarked on its mission on May 1st, 1954, to shoulder responsibilities that Christianity had to fulfill. The promise made 2,000 years ago was finally fulfilled through the holy marriage with the first advent of the only begotten daughter. Many people who realized the will of heaven and empathized with it started their spiritual return one soul at a time. Our members, prioritizing original love over strength, knowledge, and power, ventured forth to communicate God's ideal of creation, putting their very lives at stake. This pioneering journey has become an immutable rock for ages and a testament to miraculous history. In 1993, atop this foundation, the era of true parents and the completed Testament age was declared. True parents readied the launch of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification through the establishment of the Women's Federation for World Peace and the World Peace Youth Federation. They surpassed religion and national boundaries and declared a new dawn towards the realization of an ideal one human family under God.
통일교에서 장자권 복귀, 부모권 복귀, 전부 다 왕권 복귀 시대로 넘어가는 말미암아 기독교 통일만이 아니라 세계 통일시대로 넘어가더라고요. 알았어요? 지금까지 통일교가 선두가 되었지만은 가정연합이 선두돼가지고 통일교는 서서히 없어질 때가 있는 거예요.
Humanity tasked with eradicating Satan's lineage and becoming blessed families has witnessed true parents work day and night to share heaven's word across the 5 oceans and 6 continents, dedicating true children and nations to heaven. Our members have tread the righteous path of serving Heavenly Parent as the original parent through blessing marriages, unifying North and South, orchestrating interreligious unification and reconciliation movements, spearheading scholarships, educational endeavors, and an array of service activities. After the ascension of True Father, True Mother, who announced the long-awaited Cheon, embarked on creating a world of one human family. She tore down barriers of nationality, race, religion, and culture, and enshrining Heavenly Parent as the true parents of humanity, cradling and uplifting His sorrowful children with love. Even within the physical limits, thinking only of the Heavenly Parent and embracing humanity with love, True Mother achieved victory in the restoration of 7 countries and 7 denominations and continents. Leaders worldwide have etched a history of miracles, weaving hope centered on the Mother of Peace. At the blessed junction of the 100th anniversary of True Father's holy birth and the 60th anniversary of his ascension, True Mother declared the Heavenly Parent's holy community, providing a robust foundation for the earnest establishment of the safe settlement of Cheon.
한 사람도 이 땅에 살고 있는 백성들이 하늘 부모님을 몰라서는 안 됩니다. 참 부모를 몰라서는 안 됩니다. 모든 사람들이 하나로 한 깃발 아래 모일 수 있는 하늘 부모님 성회로 발표합니다.
In the face of global disconnection due to the COVID-19 pandemic, True Mother has pioneered the 1 second era under the broad umbrella of the Heavenly Parent's holy community. Educating humanity with messages of hope, forging a world where grander dreams can be nurtured. These endeavors culminated in the Summit for Peace on the Korean Peninsula, creating a foundation for the unification of Korea. We humbly pray to God, seeking a world where all humanity can relish in the joy of becoming true children, embodying the essence of filial piety, for an environment where each of us can become owners of hope, illuminating the past that leads us back to our original selves. In 2023, on the occasion of the 80th anniversary of her holy birth, she reorganized the organization into a new system to lay the groundwork for a heavenly unified Korea and a heavenly unified world, blessing us to become even more revived. The path we've tread to realize the Heavenly Parent's ideal world of peace has been humble at the outset, but is bound to be grand at the end. The foundations established with sincerity have begun to take root across the globe, striving to fulfill the vision of one human family. Dr. Seong Cheon, International President of the Family Federation for World Peace, which now operates under the new system, recently toured Europe. The itinerary, which began in Albania, involved President Seong receiving the situation report from the Albanian FFWPU President. He visited the Albanian Peace Embassy established by True Mother, marking the launch of the entire schedule. This phase of the tour served as a heartfelt unity event with the members grounded in the foundation of sincerity. In the evening, they invited peace ambassadors for a dialogue, sharing their vision under the theme Positive Model for Peace. The following day, President Seong visited the office of President Alfred Moisiu and relayed True Mother's words of blessing, emphasizing that Albania should lead Europe. At the Cheon leaders meeting, he spoke about the transition to a new system and organization, fostering a shared sense of hope that European leaders would become the standard bearers of this new era. Accompanied by Mr. Matsuda, the international president of IYSP, a special assembly was held with about 150 Albanian YSP youth. They discussed the way forward for European youth leaders as guided by the words received from True Mother, creating an atmosphere filled with hope and a sense of pivotal role for the next generation. In Germany, the second country visited, President Seong joined the members to commemorate the 61st day of All True Things with the Holy Day service, sharing in their sentiments. Through a special report, he underscored the significance of the dedication of the Cheon Cheonil Sanctum and the purpose of his tour. President Seong emphasized that Heavenly Europe must unite and foster a miracle of national restoration through witnessing. The strategic reviews of Heavenly Europe provided an opportunity to assess the current situation and plot the future course of action. A special meeting with Ukrainian family members also took place. The second-generation leaders accompanied him shared the sentiments that the tour could yield miraculous results if Heavenly Europe unites with True Mother, especially through prayer at Cheon. They then had valuable time realizing the importance of revival through the filial heart with devotion and prayer. They pledged to fulfill their mission of Heavenly Europe with the support of the Continental Director. Finally, under the leadership of Branch Director Moon In-pyo, they all came together for a passionate prayer session at the Cheon Prayer Hall. They expressed their deep longing for True Mother and reaffirmed their commitment to fulfill the mission she entrusted to them. After wrapping up the activities in Germany, the tour team relocated to London, England, the base of Heavenly Europe headquarters. Despite the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, the team pressed on with their duties uninterrupted. They stayed updated with the continuous work of the Universal Peace Federation and had a special meeting with the central members and IYSP youth leaders. This special meeting provided a platform for members to understand the expectation and vision that heaven holds for our time. Holy Community 61st True Day of All Things service was held at 7 a.m. at the Grand Hall of the Cheonwon-gung Cheonseung Big Church with the participation of about 300 people, including true family members and leaders of Cheonilguk. Representative bows from 7 global regions and devoutly conducted bows from physical and spiritual blessed families were part of the day's ceremony. Song Kwang-sok, President of Heavenly Korea, emphasized in his commemorative message that we must inherit the life of love for the created world, centered on the global environment shown by true parents, who were concerned about thousands of generations of humanity. The 61st Day of All True Things was concluded with a reflection on true parents' love and practice towards all things. At 10 a.m. on the same day, the inauguration ceremony of the co-chairs of the Cheonseung Church at the Cheonwon-gung and the 69th anniversary of the foundation of the FFWPU were held with about 700 participants. The cake cutting to celebrate the 69th anniversary of the foundation was conducted together by true family members and leaders of Cheonilguk. Yang Chang-sik, chairman of UPF International in Korea, prayed for everyone to become unifying warriors striving for the construction of a perfect Cheonilguk. Former President Hwang Sung-jo delivered the congratulatory speech, stating, if we pass on the happiness we have realized to our relatives and neighbors, the sovereignty of heaven will expand toward the ends of the earth. Chung Won-ju, Chief of Staff of Dr. Hak Cha-Moon's Second Secretariat, congratulations Song Yong-chon, President of FFWP International, and Song Kwang-sok, President of Heavenly Korea, on their appointment as co-chairs of the Cheon Big Church through her address. She also expressed her hope for the creation of a grace-filled church full of love and emotion. Song Kwang-sok, President of Heavenly Korea, appealed to be proud children of heaven who will continue to fulfill their mission of completing the foundation of national restoration by Vision 2025, explaining the providential reason and the process for the foundation of the association through his words. At the subsequent award ceremony, certificates of appreciation were awarded to 10 retiring pastors, 10 long-serving pastors over 33 years, and 12 long-serving pastors and public officials over 15 years. The service commemorating the foundation of the association concluded with a resolution for victory in national restoration by Vision 2025. The National Association of Patriots honoring Master Moon Yoon-guk organized an academic symposium on the development of the Valley of Hangul in the province of Gangwon. Master Moon Yoon-guk, the great-grandfather of True Father, dedicated his entire life to the independence of his homeland. The Valley of Hangul is not just a natural wonder, but also the home of patriots Moon Yoon-guk and John Sang-yo, illustrious figures of the independence movement. This academic symposium was a seminar during which the stories of their lives were revealed to the world in the form of the academic data. Professor Woo Chun-jun, who planned and prepared the symposium, expressed his intention to rely on the content of the conference to continue efforts to make the region a real tourist attraction. On June 15, the inauguration ceremony of the chairman of Heavenly Unified Korea People's Federation was held. The former chairman, Jo Man-woo, expressed his gratitude for the past 5 years of obediently following the words of true parents. The new chairman, Park No-hee, expressed his gratitude to Chairman Jo Man-woo and Chairman Yoon Jong-lu for their efforts to become a major providential organization. He replaced his greetings with the pledge to repay the beauty of filial piety to the will of true parents towards Vision 2025 with the Heavenly Korean People's Federation. Previously, on June 10th, Heavenly Korea UPF had a meeting with the heads of Heavenly Unified Korea People's Federation. Yang Chan-sik, chairman of UPF Korea, appealed. At the point of starting anew by laying down everything according to True Mother's words, let's gather the strength and wisdom of seniors to accomplish various tasks for the realization of a heavily unified Korea, including achieving witnessing goals. Following that, Chairman Park No-hee of the Heavily Unified Korea People's Federation expressed, let's secure internal members and at the same time interact with various senior organizations in the region to expand friendly forces supporting Heavenly Unified Korea. At the Special Assembly commemorating the 60th anniversary of the Holy Marriage on May 8, 2020, True Mother declared the start of Heavenly Parents Holy Community and allowed the special devotion at Cheon Shim-won in June 2020, emphasizing the importance of devotion. When the special overnight devotion at Cheon Shim-won exceeded 100 times, True Mother renamed Cheon Shim-won to Cheon Shim-won, and on the occasion of the 300th time, she granted the grace of handing over the prayer rooms of Cheon Shim-won to all continents. Furthermore, at the 480th Cheon Shim-won overnight devotion, True Mother blessed the Cheon Shim-won of Heavenly America when the overnight devotion exceeded 500 times. In Cheonilguk 11th year 2023, on February 16, to greet the 700th Cheon Shim-won special overnight devotion, over 2,100 family members from Shin Gyeong-won participated in the devotion to ignite the fire of substantial witnessing for revival in the fields. On June 5th, approximately 400 participants celebrated the 777th special overnight devotion at the Cheon. They filled the holy site with songs and pledged to unite their hearts with true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. It was a commemorative day when the participants realized the presence of Heavenly Parent who are with us, making history in collaboration with the Cheon Hyojong witnesses, and appreciating the stature of true parents who started the history of salvation both spiritually and physically. A new era, a new history opened through Foundation Day. The Hyojong Cheonwon is moving with grace of the substantial Holy Spirit, the only begotten daughter, True Mother. The grace of Cheon special prayer bestowed by true parents of heaven and earth and humankind. Now, Cheon prayer devotion is being firmly established as a new tradition of devotion. True Mother has called for a new start to lay the foundation for national restoration through witnessing. She thus appointed special itinerants from Cheon, hoping to ignite the flame of the Holy Spirit and raise the spiritual temperature of the Korean family members through the prayerful conditions of Cheon. These special itinerants held a 6-day special itinerary workshop in preparation for the comprehensive tour of heavenly Korean churches. The Reverend Lee Gi-sung, Im Do-jin, Kim In-chun, Chu Jin-tae, Hwang Bok-gu, Kim Shin-han, Oh Yoon-ho, and Lee Kwon-woo, who were appointed as special itinerants of Cheon, participated in the workshop. During the seminar, they walked daily along the Hanwon path that True Mother had walked, continued the practice of longing for true parents, and prayed in tears during the Chanyang session and special night prayers at Cheon. Through this seminar, the itinerants experienced firsthand the grace of Cheon, where the Heavenly Parent and true parents are carrying out their work. They pledge to share this grace everywhere they can. The launch of the second training program for teachers of the theory of heavenly unified Korea took place, mainly involving multicultural missionaries centered around Japanese missionaries. In her welcoming speech, Mrs. Kim Soo-yeon, president of the International Family Association, emphasized that we should do our best to welcome the reunification of North-South Korea by 2025. Seong Kwon-seok, president of FFWPU Korea, and Yang Chan-sik, chairman of UPF International, sent words of encouragement through video. Director Jin Sung-bae stated that those who are interested in or have been practicing the theory of heavenly unified Korea have gathered here, and conveyed his wish that the many would proclaim that theory. Lee Gyuse, leaders of a big church, emphasized in his congratulatory speech that we should live transcending everything for the glory of God. This was followed by 10 minutes lecture demonstration by Koto Kyoku and a 30 minutes lecture demonstration by Han Jin-na, and the ceremony ended with cheers of Wakmanse. The Heavenly Parent conceived human beings to be caretakers of all things and desired to experience joy by living together with them. To become the true masters of all creation, we must appreciate every living creature and acknowledge their true value. As True Mother firmly points out, much work remains to preserve our natural environment and tackle the pressing issue of climate change. To preserve the earth and ensure the survival of humanity, we must take concrete action that align with this goal. With these words, we conclude this edition of HJ Global News. Thank you for following us, and may God bless you.